Hey guys, this is Tali, and today I want to talk to you about the most effective ways that you can do a vacation with your child with autism. Vacation season is upon us. You might already be in the thick of it. Here in Israel, we have till about the end of June, and the kids are off for July and August. So, since you might have some traveling plans or some vacation plans in mind, I want to give you some tips today, 4 strategies that can help make this go as smoothly as possible. All right, so number 1. Prepare your child. What I mean by this is really giving your child a heads up, explaining exactly what you're going to be doing, explain exactly where you're going to be going. Visuals can be really helpful in this circumstance, making a calendar, really mark off when you're going, where you're going, how long you're going for, even going and using pictures to really show and depict where you're going, what you'll be doing while you're away. You can go onto the websites of places you'll be visiting, hotels you'll be staying at, Airbnbs, whatever it is, and really show your child what each piece looks like. And actually, the reason I thought of this, give me a second, let me see if I can flip this. Now I'm going to just try this. I just did this morning for my own kid. Let's see if you can see it. In the pantry here, yeah, there you go. I just did a full July, August calendar. I think you're going to see it backwards, possibly. Right in the kitchen pantry, so that's a place they access all the time. They keep asking me, when are we going here? When are we doing this? When do I have camp? Now everything is really laid out very clearly for them. Well, let me just situate you again. There you go. And so I encourage you to do the same with your kid and to really use pictures, use visuals. You can even go onto the websites of places you might be going and even show videos. You know, they have these full motion animated videos of what a hotel room might look like, what the grounds might look like. So use as much visual as possible to prepare your child, to have it written down and laid out so they can see and review what's happening and when. So number 1, prepare your child. Number 2, keep it simple. I really encourage you to avoid lots of big crowds, avoid multiple outings in one day. Keep it simple, keep it nature-based if you can. Maybe one day you go to the beach and one day you go to the pool, the other day going to a lake. Try to keep it as simple as you can so you're not doing tons of transitions in one day from one activity to the next, to the next, to the next. You're avoiding a lot of overload, overstimulation. Try to keep the activities simple, relatively calm, so that you and your family can best enjoy them and you help to avoid a meltdown based on being oversaturated and overwhelmed. That's number 2. Number 3, bring supportive tools. So if you have a child who really loves his beads, his cars, things he likes to play with, or mush or smush, or music he likes to listen to, things that help him soothe himself, whatever stimming tools your child might have, to make sure you bring those with you so that while you're traveling, while you're staying somewhere that might be a little bit more unfamiliar for your child, he or she has the things he needs to calm himself down. So gather a little collection of things that you know helps your child organize himself and center himself and bring them with you so he has those tools really accessible if he needs them anytime while you're away. That's number 3. Number 4 is maintaining a diet. So for any of you who have kids who are on special diets, sometimes when you're on vacation, those diets go out the window. And there is going to be some flexibility that's going to be required. That's how it is when you're traveling. However, do your best to maintain your child's diet. It is in your best interest and your child's best interest. If you do real disruption to your child's diet, meaning they don't usually get sugar or preservatives or dairy or wheat, and now they're eating like pancakes and waffles and ice cream 3 times a day, that's going to affect his digestion, his sleep, and his behaviors, making it harder for him and harder for your own family. So if you have to bring certain snack items that you know your child loves that are part of his diet regimen, bring them with you so that you don't have to stray too far from the diet and keep it as clean and supportive for your child as possible. So that's the 4th one. And the 5th, just little bonus point, is if something works, do it again. Don't rock the boat. Meaning, if you have a little vacation that you've done before with your child and your family and it worked really well, a certain place, a certain location, a certain campsite, then keep going there. First of all, I think it's really nice for kids to revisit a place. I know my kids, we go to the same place every Passover in the last couple of years, and they love it. It's like going to their second home. You know, they're very familiar with the grounds, they're very familiar with the rooms. So if you found a place that really works well, then do it again. Your child will already be familiar with it. You already know how that works. You can prepare them in a much easier way. It's much more familiar. So if possible, if you found something that works, make it sort of like an annual family getaway so that you don't have to reinvent the wheel each time and take as much of a risk each time of trying a new place where there's different foods and different activities. So those are my tips for you on how to make vacationing and getaways this summer as smooth as possible for you and for your family. If you are watching this video anywhere else other than my blog, please hop over to www.taliberman.com and tell me, number one, what is one thing you're taking from this video to make your trips more smooth? And number two, what is a tip that you can add that I haven't mentioned here that you found to be really valuable in making your getaways and your vacations even more smooth, even more effective for you and your family? So scroll on down. Let me know what you're taking away from this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. I want to hear from you.